Hello everyone and welcome back to Life of Ryan. In today's video we're going to be checking out 4 properties between the prices of 50,000 and 56,000 euros. Now if you're curious about the exchange rates, here they are on the screen. A general rule for my American viewers in the USA, add 10% to the price mentioned for USD, and if you're in England, take away 10% for Great British pounds compared to euros. Okay, and then there's a list of a few other different currencies. There you go. Okay, so we're going to get right into it, and bearing in mind the last property involves a chateau. One more thing I want to mention before we do get into this video, I'm actually filming this at 9:15 of the evening because today all afternoon I've been out trying to sort out my windscreen, and I'll add that footage to the end of this video to find out what happens with the windscreen. Okay, so let's get right into it. Where is the Mayenne region? So here it is in France. I just said region, it's actually a department in the Pays de la Loire region. So here's France, and you can see we are a little bit to the west of Paris and just to the east of the Brittany region. The Brittany region is this kind of arm coming off of France, and you can see exactly where we are. So all of 4 properties that we're going to be talking about today are in this area, and this is where we are. This is where my best friend Billy lives as well, with the convent and Chateau de la Baminière. It's all in this area. And just to the north we have Normandy, the incredible historic region of Normandy, I should say. But that's it. So now you've got an idea of the geography of the place. Let's check out the first property. Property number 1, 50,000 euros. It's a beautiful townhouse. It's a terrace house, which means there are other properties either side. It's 87 square meters, and it's in a village called Chateau. So let's check out the photos, shall we? Now, from the outside, it looks pretty nice. It looks quite big, quite large. It's not too narrow. You can see there's 2 windows and a door. Let's check out inside. Nice open planned area. Doesn't look too bad considering it's only 50,000 euros. Obviously, it does need a lot of work. Let's ignore that photo. But check out this beautiful, what I'm assuming is a hallway. Lovely black and white tiles. I would keep those, in fact, and renovate the rest of the place. A nice living area there. You can do what you want with it. In fact, nice original beams on the top there. This does look like a kind of addition because you can see a skylight there coming down. And that, I'm guessing, is the hot water tank and the boiler system. Yeah, you can tell this place needs renovating. But what's very interesting as well is that you can see there is the original staircase. Very nice indeed. Little bit of sanding down and staining, and that will look gorgeous. Now this is on the first floor. I would use this as an ensuite bedroom. Beautiful wooden floor. Again, I believe this is 1 floor up. Nice wooden floors throughout. Back to the first floor, that bathroom there coming off of the first floor bedroom. And here we are in the grenier, and this photo is very telling because we get an idea of the state of the roof. Now, ignoring the wonderful French flag there, you can see that the only daylight coming through the roof is from a window, which is great because we don't want daylight coming through the roof tiles. Because that would indicate a terrible roof that needs replacing. And you can see the beams look dry as well. So I would say the bones of this house look absolutely great. Apart from the wallpaper peeling off, but hey, you changed that terrible wallpaper anyway. And there you can see it's on quite a tranquil street. I would say the only problem with this property, the only downsides would be the lack of private parking and no garden. But for 50 grand, that is not a bad price. No idea what this is. Nice bit of vegetation, but there you go. Okay, moving on to the next property now. 50,300 euros. Basically the same price, but you get a lot more for your money, in my opinion. You get a completely detached property in the countryside, and it's actually on 4 levels. If you look closely, there are windows at the bottom of this house, which indicates that there is a basement. then a ground floor, first floor, and then in the roof is the second floor. So let's check out the photos. I'd say it's quite a pretty property, in my opinion. Nice original tiles again. Not as nice as the black and white ones in my opinion, but still, look at the condition of the place. It looks great. It's clearly lived in. A little bit of mold on the roof there, which would need addressing, but apart from that, great original wooden floors again. Lovely fireplaces in the bedroom as well. And again, lovely fireplace, probably in every single bedroom, because this is quite a big property, quite a grand property. It's the same size as the last one though, the same footprint. And even the bathroom has a nice wooden floor, which I really like the look of. And here you can see we're in the roof space now in the grenier, the attic. Beautiful beams on show. And I'd say it's in much better condition than the previous property. And here is the basement that I mentioned. It looks okay, not too bad. You could use it for storage, I guess, or something. Just make sure it's not too damp. And it even has quite a large garden. And if you look past the property towards the front of the place, you can see that the only thing in front of it is a wonderful field. So I can imagine you've got some beautiful views out the front of this property and a large garden. There you go, for 50,300 euros. That's a bargain. Going back to this photo, that's an old water well, a water pump. Wonder if there's a well there. That's quite or it might just be a feature. But there you have it, 50,300 euros. Another absolute bargain. Which leads me to think that I don't even need the banks to buy a place. I should just buy a place outright in cash at this stage. Now moving on to a bit of a different property. This is a little bit more modern, I guess. Probably built in the 80s, I'm guessing. 70s or 80s. 60 square meters, so smaller than the previous two, because the previous two were over 80 square meters each. Looks nice. Not too bad. It has a garage. It depends. It's a certain style of property. The French love these properties, and you can tell that it's in need of decoration, but it can definitely be lived in as is, in my opinion. Of course, you have the creepy dolls that go with every French house, it seems. I'm just kidding, but you do see a lot of creepy dolls out here. Every bedroom looks nice, just needs redecorating, light redecorating, you know, just change the wallpaper and you're probably ready to go. And again, you've got a nice little garden, but your neighbours, well, it's just a field. And that's what's brilliant about it. You can really enjoy your garden without being overlooked by others. And that's what is a huge attraction about France. You do get a nice, peaceful life for very little money. So this property was 54,000 euros. It's less than $60,000. It's less than £50,000, in fact. Absolute bargain. But I have saved the best until last. Check this out, okay? Okay. This is the pièce de résistance. 56,000 euros will get you an apartment in this beautiful building. Okay, now this is basically a chateau. When you look at it, it has beautiful turrets, it's grand, it's imposing, it's wonderful. So this building's been split into apartments. It's about 85 square meters, so it's the same size as the first two, but it is just an apartment. But when we look inside, you have all of the characteristics of a traditional French chateau. The beautiful floor, which is just incredible. That is original, and it's definitely oak as well. A beautifully detailed marble fireplace and the original wallpaper. Tall ceilings, and if you look at the coving on the ceiling as well, it looks absolutely beautiful. You can't really see it in these photos though. And very high original doors as well, and big windows to let in plenty of sunlight. Here is the same room, just a different photo, and that is beautiful. That is beautiful. I don't know what they made here. This is obviously a modern addition, kind of separating the room a little bit, dividing it. I don't know why they did that, but this obviously does need a little bit of money spent on it, because those are the only photos. So I can assume that there are no, there's no fitted kitchen, and you probably need to renovate the place a little bit. But for 56,000 euros, I think that's a bargain. And yeah, not too bad at all. Now I do want to show you the description of this place, because what they say is there is apparently a kitchen space already, although they didn't show that in the photos. So the estate agent here really needs to up their game a little bit. I don't know why they wouldn't show the fitted kitchen if there is one. And 2 large bedrooms. Okay, not bad. You also have a cave, which is basically storage space in the basement of 30 square meters. So that's great. On top of the 85 square meters of living space. But for some reason they're mentioning rental income. So I don't know if this is currently being rented, but from the photos I can't imagine it is. But potential rental income would be 490 euros a month. And you would pay in tax 460 euros per year, property tax, taxe foncière, that's what they call it in France, and 1,000 euros per year also of communal fees. So to take care of the building, you know, every apartment chips in 1,000 euros per year. Very interesting, very nice, great investment or great place to live, because look at it. What a beautiful building to have an apartment in. There you go. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I showed you 4 beautiful places, and hopefully in future videos we might even be able to check out a few of them in the flesh. Okay, obviously I've been a bit busy today, that's why I'm just showing you online. But that's all from me, and now I'm going to show you what I've been up to today and fixing my windscreen, because I know some of my OG viewers, my regular viewers, would be interested in whether I managed to fix it or not. So check it out. I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I'll see you later on. Bye bye. Well, all right everyone, hi, Ryan here, Life of Ryan. I'm filming on my GoPro today, hence the different kind of, looks a bit different, but I've found the windscreen place, and unfortunately it's closed for their holidays. So I have to find another windscreen place, which I've already done and called them, and it's 25 minutes away. So I've got to drive 25 minutes one way and back, just for them to look at it and to see if they can fix it. So fingers crossed, my windscreen can be fixed. For anyone who doesn't know, some idiot passed me at high speed and chipped my windscreen with a stone that flicked up, and I can't replace it through the insurance because I already did that 2 months ago. So there you go, it's like an errand day today, running errands. So not a fun day for anyone, to be honest, but hopefully this video will be interesting nonetheless, and we're gonna try and sort this mess out. I'll catch you in a bit.
Votre service de déclaration de sinistre par téléphone. Toujours disponible et rapide. Votre espace client sur le site groupama.fr.
So I'm calling the insurance because the guy in the windscreen repair place said it can't be fixed. But they might still pay for it. My insurance, my car insurance. We shall see. Vous me rassurez, je vous remercie en tout cas pour l'information. Et puis bah, pour moi au moins c'est une bonne nouvelle. Donc très bien, super. Merci beaucoup.
Voilà. Je vous en prie, bonne fin de journée monsieur.
À vous aussi, bonne journée, au revoir.
Merci, au revoir.
Okay, so I found my insurance and wires got crossed because I was under the impression before that I could only do it one time, but no, like one time per year, but no, it turns out you can do it more than once per year, and it's down to the insurance company at their own discretion. If they feel like you're doing it too often, then you will get blacklisted, and then it's a big problem. So that is fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic news. At least I can get another new windscreen. It's only going to cost me about 93 euros and 60 centimes, which is not great, but it's not the end of the world, is it? 93 euros. It's better than the 700 that it costs out of the insurance company. So I thought, because it's so close to the last one, because it's within a couple of months, I thought they wouldn't allow it. But no, because it's an exceptional thing, you know, I've never claimed before, they're okay with it. So good news, it's only costing me 100 euros and I get a new windscreen again, because this is a massive crack anyway. So really happy about that. Yeah, we'll get it done. I mean, I can't have that. I can't have that massive crack like that. So there you go, we've got it sorted. I'm super happy. I'm gonna go in the windscreen place now and give them the good news. It's a bit of business for them as well, isn't it? Catch you in a bit. So that's gonna finish off the video for today. Hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll check out some of these properties in the flesh at some point in the future. Of course, plenty more antique shopping videos coming, so stay tuned for that. And thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed seeing what's out there in my beautiful part of France. I'm gonna love you and leave you. See you in the next video. Bye for now.